Welcome to the fourth video of my lockdown guitar patterns series. This is quite a complicated pattern. There's a lot of stuff involved. Okay, so first things first. I'm using symmetrical scale, or diminished scale. People call it different things. And this one is the one starting with a semitone tone. So if I started on C, you'll have C, D flat, E flat, E, F sharp, G, A, B flat, and C, and then so on. So it repeats every time a semitone and a tone. I think the most common kind of application for that would be over a dominant 7 flat 9 chord with a natural 13th actually. So maybe this voicing would be better on a C. So I'm having a C tonic, major third over there, E, flat 7, B flat, flat 9, D flat, and the A 13th. Okay, so this is the most common, it's very common in jazz, in the jazz language. Okay, I personally use this more like in more open sort of scenarios where I kind of let me transpose this to E, so I can have this E ringing, so I can have this sort of scale sounds. So these are all sounds of this scale, and that's where I use it the most. But anyway, so that's the first thing. The second thing is that you can have two different fingerings for this scale, which makes it kind of easier because you repeat those two same fingerings all over the place. And this is because this scale, it repeats everything, or all the same fingering every interval of minor third. So if you learn this scale with 3 notes per string, so if I'm doing it in C, I'm starting to do the full length of the guitar. I'm starting there on G. You have this fingering, which is okay. I'm telling you the notes: G, A, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, E, F sharp, G, and then so on. 3 notes per string. So you have this fingering, and then if you start on A, or the major 6, you will have a different fingering. So you'll have A, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, E, F sharp, G, yeah, and so on. So these are the two main fingerings that you'll have on these scales. So for the first fingering, the first pattern, they both involve a lot of augmented fourths and major 7s and other intervals. But anyway, first fingering, if I started on C tonic, I'll have this C, F sharp. Let me play first actually. Yeah, so C, F sharp, an augmented fourth, G, D flat, another augmented fourth, B flat, E, another augmented fourth, and then I start with 7s, I think. So D flat, C, D flat again, B flat, A, F sharp, G, E, E flat, another E. So that's it. One more time. Okay, so this fingering, because it repeats every minor third, you can play it starting from the, I'm talking about in C, starting from the major 6, from A, sorry, and then you can play it from the tonic again, play it from the minor third, sorry, and from the sharp 4, sorry, and then the 6 again. So that was the first pattern. The second pattern will start on the flat 9, so on D flat, and will be on the second fingering of that scale. Let me play it first. Yeah, so we'll have D flat, G, A, E flat, C, F sharp, E flat, A, and then B flat, sorry, G, F sharp, C, D flat, B flat, A. It's a long one, so. One more time. Right, so, and this one, you can do it on the flat 7, so on B flat, on the flat 9, on the major 3rd, and on the major 3rd on the 5th as well. Yeah. Right, so if you put these two together, so I'm starting the one, I'm doing the one that starts on the tonic, you'll have this. Second, and then first again, but on the next set of strings, and that second starting on the major 3rd. Yeah, so, and you can go on. So let me play that again from the tonic. Yeah. Second one, first, second one, first, second. Right. This works well on its own already if you put them together, but now the polyrhythms. Okay, basically what I did, I put a rhythm to the pattern. I think I did this rhythm. Taka 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 taka. So this rhythm is basically in 4/4. So taka 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 taka, and but it has 7 notes, 7 attack notes, 7 notes that I articulate, which is this having a number, an uneven number of notes of articulations, or a different number of articulations than the time signature, that gives it that sort of rhythmic displacement or polyrhythmic idea. So if I do that rhythm to that pattern, if I start on the tonic, let me play it first. Sorry. Yeah, so the rhythm is taka taka ta taka 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 ta taka taka taka, which if I put it in the first pattern, will go like this: 3, 4. Sorry, 3, 4. And so on. same as if I do it on the second pattern. It will give me. Let me just play the second pattern first. Okay. Anyway, what I did was keep the same rhythm constant and going through the different patterns. So like this. Sorry. I'm messing up. But anyway, you get the idea. If you put this, I think the rhythm itself even sounds good on its own. But if you put that rhythm in this pattern, makes it quite interesting. I use these polyrhythmic ideas more like in compositions as well, in writing. But yeah, because it takes some time on the same chord to unfold. So in jazz, unless the jazz that you do stays with some time on the same sort of chord, yeah, it works well. Anyway, it's a long pattern. There's a lot of things involved. It will give you quite a lot of work to do. But I hope you take some nice ideas out of it. And yeah, have fun. Yeah, take care.